In this video, we're going to look at a new email marketing service provider called SendFox. SendFox is created by the Sumo app family. Things like KingSumo, AppSumo, and now SendFox are in their portfolio of applications. So SendFox is essentially an email marketing service provider similar to MailChimp or Drip or ConvertKit, except Sumo has taken things and simplified them significantly for those that are just looking for something very simple, like the ability to send emails, create email automations, and very quickly grow an email list without all of the frills. So in this video, I want to showcase and go through some of the features of SendFox, things that I like, things that I think could improve, and give those of you who haven't yet purchased SendFox a look at what perhaps you're missing out on or not. One of the big things about SendFox right now is that there's currently a lifetime deal going on through AppSumo. You can get that at convology.com/SendFox, and that will take you right to AppSumo. It's a really great deal. For $49, you can essentially get 5,000 people on your email list forever. There's no monthly cost associated with it. It's 5,000 contacts, and I'll show you why that's pretty cool in just a minute. And if you stack those codes, I think you get another 5,000 for every $49 or so. So let's jump right in now and take a look at SendFox. So first we have the ability to send emails. And this, I think, is where they make the greatest departure from your typical email service provider, where MailChimp allows you to have this big customizable drag and drop editor with columns and photos and templates and just an overwhelming amount of customization, right? ConvertKit kind of does not quite as much, but SendFox is essentially a WYSIWYG editor, right? Something that you're very familiar with from writing a normal email in Gmail or writing a WordPress blog post. You don't get a whole lot of frills here. You have the ability to select a list that you want to send it from, put your name, your domain name, and you can verify this domain name so it improves sendability. But that's it, right? This is it. It's essentially a WYSIWYG editor. There are some personalization fields, like being able to put in these little short code type things and have it show the person's first name in the email, but that's it. Some cool things you can do are paste in from a Word doc or from a Google Doc, and it will keep things like I believe it keeps things like columns and some minor styling. In fact, there's some really good paste features in this, but you're not going to get those drag and drop features. This is it. But kind of like I said in my write-up about SendFox on my website on convology.com, is that nowadays, if you look at some of the biggest players in email marketing, this is all they're using. Gone are the days where I'm getting these overly produced emails. Now I'm just simply getting something that looks very not handwritten, but just very simply written, something that is just a couple paragraphs, a couple sentences, and maybe with some images, right? Because you can embed images here. We can put, you can insert a logo, you can center it, you can do things like this and add basic images to your emails, but that's about it. So if you're looking for something more robust, SendFox is probably not for you. If you're looking for something where you can just write great emails, insert some images, then SendFox has all of that covered. And I think that this simple UI is really clean and really easy to use. So they've kind of mastered that very basic email sending. So with this, we do have the ability to schedule these to be sent or to just save them as drafts. Next, I want to look at the automations feature. Automations are pretty cool because this is where I think most of us are looking, or what most of us want from an email service provider, is that ability to automate email sending, particularly with Thrive Leads or another list building plugin. We want the ability to capture that lead, have them go into our email marketing, have them automatically get that follow-up email, maybe get the lead magnet delivered to them, and then start receiving a series of drip campaigns. Well, you can do all of that with SendFox. You can simply create an automation series, choose the list that you want to send to, and then choose what the trigger is. So the default trigger is they get added to a list. This is the exact same thing as in MailChimp or another provider as being tagged. Think of lists like tags or segments. So if somebody wants to get my lead magnet A, and they sign up for it, then perhaps I have a list called lead magnet A, right? So the minute they sign up for that lead magnet, They get added to the lead magnet A list. And then what happens? Well, you just click this button here to create an email. Just putting some text in here to be able to save this. So here it is. We have our test automation, and we can choose to delay that for 24 hours or delay it for 1 hour, or honestly have it just be an immediate email that gets sent to them. And this is part of now our email sequence. Well, the next step that we can do here is we can click this little tag. I think it looks like a tag at least. And we can say, okay, well, what do we want to have happen next when somebody after they get this email? Well, if you just wanted to send them another email, you could, of course, click the button again, and you could choose whether or not you wanted to delay that 24 hours or 10 hours or what have you. Or you could say, instead, I want to send them something or add them to another list based on an action that they take. So you click this little tag and say, okay, when the last email was sent, so if I sent them this list, then I want them to go into maybe my main email list, maybe my newsletter list, or maybe I want to have them, when they open that email, I want to put them into a different list like active, or maybe when they click on something within my email. And of course, as you create links in your email, you can then have these people be added to different lists. So maybe there's a button for somebody to go download another lead magnet that you have, or maybe there's a button for someone to go check out your podcast. Well, you can tag those links and allow the ability to then say, okay, this person is interested in my podcast, so I'm going to put them on my podcast email list. Or maybe you have a button in there that says, yes, sign me up to receive future posts or notifications from you. You can just simply add that person to a different list. So SendFox essentially has a pretty good system here for automations, with really the only thing that they're lacking is something that like ConvertKit or Drip would have, where it really measures the user's actions on your website. They get a lot more granular and dynamic and robust. This is, again, just much simpler, but everything's here. So you have the ability to create automations and drip marketing. All right, next let's look at lists. I mentioned previously that lists in SendFox are like segments and tags and things like that. So you can create an unlimited number of lists, and what's really cool about that is that contacts can belong to an unlimited number of lists and only count against your quota or the number of subscribers or contacts that you have once. All right, we're almost done here. The last thing I want to show you is landing pages and forms. This is kind of interesting. If you are someone that is a content creator on just YouTube or Instagram and you don't have a website, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you just had one of those profiles on the platforms where you don't get places where you can embed a contact form, you can create a landing page. And when you create a landing page, you can add things like your logo to that landing page, and you can select a color for your landing page. You can do a little bit of editing there, and then you can select an image that you want to put on your landing page, and then some text like this is a landing page. And then you can create a landing page where someone can come and instantly sign up. And you can change this with more fields. You can, again, brand it a little bit more to your brand. But this is kind of neat. Not something that I would necessarily use because I would prefer to integrate this with my website. But still, it's a decent feature all the same. It definitely gives you another option. And lastly are the forms. And the forms are almost identical to what you would have with something like ConvertKit. You name your form, choose the list that you want people to be added to with this form, choose the fields that you want, customize the button, and then redirect them where you want them to go after, and then require GDP consent, and then publish that form. This form is completely customizable if you know CSS. So if you were to embed this form on your own website, you could simply take these classes and design a really nice form, or have your web developer design you a really nice looking form. You can also take this HTML form and integrate it with Thrive Leads. And I'll have that available for you in another video, and also a write-up on Combology.com on how to integrate SendFox with Thrive Leads. All right, that's really all there is to SendFox. It's very simple. For some people, it's going to be overly simple, but for people like me, it's kind of just right in that sweet spot. first off, you cannot beat the price. A lifetime deal for 5,000 people on your email list, or if you stacked multiple codes, you could grow that list. This is a fantastic starting point for the price. Compare that to something like MailChimp, where you're spending $15 a month or more, or ConvertKit, which I think starts out closer to $70 a month. That is a lot of money to spend when you're just starting an email list, whereas SendFox gives you a much better place to start and perhaps even scale from there. Another thing, the last thing I'll say that I really like about SendFox is that you're not limited to just one email or one account. When you go to create emails, you can put any from email in here that you want. So if you had multiple businesses, or if you had other, like if your spouse had a business and you wanted to share the email account with them, you can do that, and you would just share a pool of contacts that you'd be pulling from. So this is a fantastic tool. I have more details on my website at convology.com about SendFox, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about integrating this with Thrive, because I think it's a fantastic tool. So again, if you'd like to get SendFox to learn more, you can visit convology.com, or if you'd like to get the lifetime deal that's going right now in AppSumo, visit convology.com/SendFox. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I've been using this tool now for about a month. Leave a comment here in the video down below or on convology.com, and I'd be happy to help you guys out. Thanks for watching.